Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Paper Mario Color Splash. Last time we took on Kiwano Temple. Today we are going to be taking on the second boss of this game and saving the second giant paint star, and that, my friends, is going to be the Golden Coliseum. That's the name of the level that we're going to be taking on today. But before we do that, remember, guys, do me a favor and drop a like on this video. 1,000 likes and we'll keep the marathon going. So if you want to see it, then all you need to do is click that like button right below this video. And I know some of you guys are probably wondering right now what I was doing in Port Prisma. Sully, why were you in Port Prisma? You didn't show off anything that you just did in Port Prisma. Well, I didn't really do much besides buy a couple of battle cards because I needed to prep myself up for this upcoming boss battle, and there's going to be a ton of boss, or I guess regular battles outside of the boss battle that we're going to be doing as well. So I thought I'd prepare myself for all that good stuff. But anyways, let's go ahead and read this sign. Oh wait, we can't. Battle Royale! Oh hey, he wants me to go talk to him. What's he screaming about? Let's check it out at that window over there before heading inside. I agree, man. We gotta talk to this guy before heading inside. Battle Royale. Oh, I get it, man. I heard you the first time when you screamed it. Sorry. What I meant to say was, the Golden Coliseum is currently in the middle of a battle royale. I just got up in the drama of all of it. Anyway, if you come back later, you can fight battles and win fabulous prizes such as a big paint star. Oh man, count me in. Did he say we can win a big paint star? Let me at him. I'll win the battle royale fair and square. Or maybe you could just win it since you're the heroic type and all, Mario. Wow, you lazy bucket. Mario. Did that paint can just call you Mario? Mario. Uh-oh, he figured me out, dude. I'm exposed, just as I thought. You've already been pre-registered for the next Battle Royale. What? Really? Well, who would have been so kind to pre-register us? I don't know, man, because we've never been here before, you know? I've been saying the same thing in my head. I don't know who registered me, but we'll find out. I guess that's just another perk of being famous, huh, Mario? Please enter through the door through your right and stop by the pre-screening desk. Good luck. Alright, man, so we figured out what we needed to do. We're apparently registered for this Battle Royale, which is awesome because I am ready to kick some butt. Awfully dark in here, isn't it? They're really setting the stage. I can't wait to get medieval and crush my foes in a Battle Royale. I mean, I can't wait to watch you do those things. Thanks, man. You're so supportive. He's like the best guy ever. I don't need anyone else as long as I have Huey around, because he is my support system. But yeah, guys, this is pretty much the entire level. Outside of the Battle Royale, obviously, we're going to have to go around and, you know, fill in some colorless paint spots, which is not too bad, honestly. There's not that many in this level. However, this level is super, super big because we're in a Coliseum. I want you to think about how big an actual Coliseum is and how they tried replicating it in this game, making it almost as big as a Coliseum, if not a little smaller, but it's still a Coliseum, very, very big and wide, and there's lots and lots of people here, aka enemies. All enemies of mine, of course. You know, they might not seem like they're my enemies now because they're sitting here talking, but they actually deep down really hate me. They don't like Mario, so they're only just being nice right now because they know I have my hammer and I won't hesitate to kill them if it came down to it. But what is this little sad guy standing outside for? This is my dressing room, but I'm locked out right now. Good side before my big fight, huh? Dude, the door is locked from within, and the reason for that, well, I'm not gonna spoil it. We'll find out later on in the video. But let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Welcome to the Battle Royale pre-screening desk. I'm here to weed out all the unqualified. Now, this is gonna be really easy. I'm just gonna ask you one question. Are you bad to the bone? Okay, let me think about that. Am I bad to the bone? I don't know. I don't think I am. I feel like I'm a pretty good guy. I saved the princess, I kill Goombas, I kill Shy Guy, you know, I get rid of evil around the world, so no, I don't think I'm bad to the bone. Oh, is that so? Well, no bones about it. You're not qualified to fight. Come back when your inventory isn't so bare bones. Oh my gosh. In the meantime, the spectator seats might be a better fit for you. Well, I guess if that's what you feel like, I'll go ahead and spectate around. Now, you could have spectated or you could have went ahead and went along into the Battle Royale by answering the question the right way. There's only one way to answer the question. You have to say, yes, you are bad to the bone. And then they'll ask you another question, you confirm it, and then you're good. So, I'm going to go ahead and just make my way to the spectator side of this game, or this level, just because I want to clear out all of the colorless paint spots first, and then we can go ahead and take on the Battle Royale just to save it for the last part of this entire episode, which I'm very excited for. But here we are. This is the spectator side. Now, they're not as kind as they are, you know, at the Battle Royale side. These guys will actually attack you and try to kill you. So don't hesitate to beat them if you need to. So yeah, guys, I hope you all are having a fantastic week. I woke up today to the sound of thunder. It was actually horrifying. And it's raining off and on outside here in Illinois, in the suburb parts of Illinois. And it's not bad. You know, I actually like kind of rainy weather sometimes. But, dude, that thunder is terrifying. I don't think I've ever jumped out of, like, my seat where I was sitting because of the sound of thunder. It was that bad. And you could feel, like, the entire house shaking. And it was pretty terrifying, man. It's like, I would not want to be outside if, you know, it was raining really hard and there was thunder. I've heard horror stories about people getting zapped by lightning or something. And personally, I wouldn't want any of that. But anyways, let's go ahead and battle this guy real quick. If you guys live in the suburbs of Illinois, let me know if it's like, you know, raining really bad wherever you guys are in Illinois. Because I'm actually kind of freaked out about this. It's a little too crazy for me, you know. There's a big storm. Anyway, speaking of storms and whatnot, how are you guys doing over at the East Coast? Like people in Florida, in I guess South Carolina and whatnot. There's like the Matthew storm or something going on down there, and it's like a pretty intense storm. I saw pictures on it online, like that satellite picture where the face looked like a devil or something. It was terrifying, man. I would not want any part of that. But I really hope you guys, if you are in that area or were affected by the storm, are doing okay. If not, you know, getting to doing okay and better and whatnot. It just really sucks that it had to happen, you know, here. And, you know, it's like situations like that, you really can't do much about it just because it's Mother Nature. You can't control the weather. Either you evacuate and find some other place to go while, you know, the storm goes down. But even then, like, all the damage that happens afterwards and the people that have to evacuate, like what if your entire family live in that, like the East Coast side? Like that would really stink to have to, you know, try to figure out what to do and where to go and how long you're gonna be gone for just to avoid that. Whoa, we made it to the outer wall. Check out the view. Oh yeah, man, that's a wonderful view, man. Oh, ninja style, I like it. Thanks, dude. I just came up with it right now. And we got some fuzzies that we have to battle, because obviously these things will not leave me alone. But I think I have a couple cards to take them out real quick. I should have a couple spinies. I hope I do. Or wait, I don't have any spinies. You know why? Because my inventory was full the last time I came here. Or the last time I played this game, and I couldn't pick up any spinies in the last episode, which suck. But whatever, it's all good. We got a Koopa Shell, which is the same thing as a Spiny. I hope it does as much damage, like being able to kill all of these guys in one hit. I tried this on my practice file and I was able to do it. Notice how they jump. One might think that as they're jumping, the Koopa Shell or the Spiny Shell could go underneath them, not affecting them in any way. It's actually not the case. Whatever happens is these guys will eventually end up stopping completely, and then then you can hit them, I guess. But yeah, I thought I'd point it out real quick just in case you guys were confused and whatnot as to how the Koopa Shell was able to perfectly strike them all with no problems. What are you doing here, man? You couldn't get me into that ring. Nope. When it's my time to go, I want to go with dignity. Getting stomped by Mario or Luigi, of course. Well, here you go, man. That's I appreciate you. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. I actually don't really care. It's a Goomba, man. That is how you go out with dignity. Imagine Goombas going to each other like, I battled the famous Mario, and that is how I went. Or rather, that is how I lost my eye. Or somebody telling a story on behalf of someone else about Mario, about how they battled Mario and lost to him. That would also make perfect sense. It'd be a story to brag about, but I don't have anything that can kill them all in one go, it doesn't look like. So what I guess I'll end up doing, or using rather, would be I'll go ahead and use an ice flower. Why the heck not? I hope this ice flower can kill them all in just one go, because I'm not ready to waste more time. Okay, 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. Oh yeah, suck on that, you smelly little spiny, spiky, thorny, fuzzy looking thingamajig. Let me pick up all this stuff as well. We almost maxed out our paint as well to 280. I want to see if I can get it to 300 as quickly as I can. Like, at least, I doubt what's going to be in this episode, unless, you know, I really take my time battling the enemies here. But I'm not gonna do that just because I don't want to waste too much time on something that could eventually happen later on in the game. Not necessarily something that I need to knock out right now. But 280 is pretty good. If I can get that by the end of the episode, I will be happy. One happy camper. So yeah, Sniffits are also apparently here as well with the Shy Guy. You know, these guys can't, you know, make their appearance by themselves. They have to go with their fellow Shy Guy brethren. I don't know what they're supposed to, if there's any difference between them. Like, you know how you got Japan and China. You know, one might think that the people are, like, you might look at a Chinese person and not really know if he's from Japan or China, I guess. I'm not saying this to be racist. I'm just, like, for me, I'll use my ethnicity since, you know, it's very familiar. Arabs. I feel like Arabs look very the same. And I'm actually taking a long time to pick a card. This is crazy. Oh, he steals a card from you if you don't pick one quick. Well, I did not realize that. Let me just go ahead and use 2 random cards then. 2 hammer cards. I was trying to find the fire hammer that I had, the blaze hammer, because apparently that works like right away. It kills like all the enemies in one go just because it lights them all up on fire, which is awesome. Oh, and I keep filling this thing. Apparently it's just like a quick A. You have to click A very quick and then boom, it'll work. Click it again real quick and you just keep getting as many hits as you can. Let me try it one more time since I filled it, but hopefully I don't screw up, because that would really stink. Let me kill a Sniffit as quickly as I can. A 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. Oh, excellent hit. Ah, yes, we did it. See, that is how that hammer is meant to be used. I'm not really sure why I never figured it out. It always took me like a long time to figure out how to use that hammer. Even back in Sticker Star, I remember it wasn't really like a hammer that I used frequently just because I felt like I didn't know how to use it. Alright, you guys want to battle? I will show you what it's like to battle Mario. Die with dignity. So yeah, back to my story. Let me finish it off real quick. I'm Egyptian. Egyptians actually look like, you know, other parts, or like other people from different parts of, you know, the Arabian Peninsula and all that stuff, like Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Kuwait, all those people, they have a very similar look, and it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying this to be racist. It's just that's the look of the people that they have. So what I'm trying to say is, Shy Guy like that, or is he not? Because unless Shy Guy and Sniffit are the same kind of, you know, race, they just wear different masks as preferences and whatnot. I mean, that could very well be it. Oh man, there we go. Good. Oh yeah, nice. Oh yeah, great. And excellent hit. You see how I perfectly executed that attack? That is how it's meant to be done. As soon as the blue like reaches the last little line, the circle, I mean, of the blue circle lines, then that's when you're supposed to like click A and activate it and whatnot. And it works out pretty nicely. So let's see what we got here. We got 2 hop slippers. What else did we get? We got a blaze hammer, what I was just talking about. A very, very nice hammer to have. Very, very useful, especially when it comes to group battles and trying to kill, you know, the enemies all at once. Actually, what I need to do now is a couple of things. Make my way all the way back up to the 3rd level of the Coliseum, because I'm gonna need one of those unfurl blocks. I used to say unfleur, and man, oh man, the backlash that I got for that. Guys, the problem about me is just sometimes I look at a word really quickly and then I just make up a word in my head, or I pronounce it the way I think I thought it, I read it. And I just go along with it. I don't actually really care. And then people really get upset about that kind of thing. So I gotta make sure that I'm pronouncing everything the correct way. And that's why I don't play Pokemon on my channel. Just because I don't want to deal with people correcting me about how I pronounce my Pokemon name. Because everyone's always going to pronounce it differently. But as you saw, we took the unfurl block and we hit this thing and activated a nice little pathway going left and right in opposite directions, of course. So now we can go ahead and explore what's going on over there. But I want to make sure that I didn't skip over any, whatchamacallit, I actually can't tell if, can I even, yeah, I can't even use my hammer here. I was gonna say, I'm not really sure if that's a colorless spot or not, but I don't think it is. What about this thing over here? Is this a colorless spot? Oh yeah, it doesn't look like it's a colorless spot. But anyways, whoa, don't you dare battle me, you fuzzy wuzzy little manuzzy. What is wrong with you? Okay, let's see what we got. We got a blaze hammer. I think a blaze hammer should do the trick. It's gonna suck if I'm gonna have to battle both sets of these fuzzies, because I'm not really looking forward to doing this. But this should do the trick. Hopefully he doesn't jump too high while I'm trying to attack him. Boom, sucker. Knock them all out. You see the beauty of a blaze hammer. I should have been buying these over everything else. Would have came a lot... Oh, man, it would have came a lot more in handy than anything else that I got. But we did it. We maxed out our paint once again, but this time to 280. Which is still not really good or bad. It's just neutral, I believe. Like, I've seen people at this point in the game with 300, which is like a lot more than what I have. 20 extra paint can make, you know, a huge difference and whatnot. But anyways, come on, go quicker, Mario. Let's see what's going on over here, if there are anything that I need to fill in real quick. Yeah, obviously down here. So thankfully, we did make our way down here. What else do we got? Any other spots? This spot over here for sure we're going to fill up. Anything else? Can I even get through here? I can't get through here, but I think I can get out through the outside. Oh, yeah. And there's going to be 2 different ways to go through. Let's go this way. I see the Sniff It and the Shy Guy. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to have to take them on regardless. Like, that's the problem about this level. It's like they're in positions or in spots that you can't really avoid battling them. It's not a bad thing by any means. It's just, it's very slow paced sometimes, you know, especially having to do the same redundant thing over and over and over again. It's not really that fun, but at least I'm getting a lot of extra paint hammers, which is that all that matters. That and coins, obviously, because I feel like I've spent a lot of coins so far in this game, and I've made it all back, thankfully, so I'm not really upset about that, nor do I ever regret buying anything, because it's not like you can buy anything outside of battle cards and whatnot. Like, if I were to buy badges and spend a lot of money on badges, especially on badges that I know for a fact I probably wouldn't use, yes, I would say that's a waste of coins, and I'd probably regret doing it. But I don't regret the decision of buying any of these battle cards, because as you can see, I'm obviously using them. So let me see what else I got that I could use. Like, oh man, I don't really want to use any fire or ice flowers. I feel like that's gonna just waste so much of my paint. You know, I can actually use this. I got this in the bag. I could save this for the boss battle, but nah, it's whatever. I got a lot of other stuff that I could use. Whoa, nice! I didn't even get an excellent, and I still managed to kill them all in one go. Amazing. Now you can die and get out of the way and allow me to finally paint this thing. Okay, there we go. Perfect. I don't want to accidentally leave this place knowing that there potentially may be a colorless paint spot somewhere. That's like always the worst thing to happen to me. Like, especially when it's like 98, because it's like, okay, so where is the last spot? Dang it! Wow, I should have tried standing there and jumping on their heads. But I'm going to go ahead and flee this battle just because I've battled so many of them as it is. I don't really want to spend more time doing this. Let's flee the battle. Hopefully it works, Mario. Come through for me, man. We've battled so many of these guys. We don't need to... Okay, thankfully he came through. Didn't take that much convincing. I really thought I was going to have to spend a lot of my time convincing you, Mario. But here we are. Another spot with a lot of paint. Or colorless paint spots. Pick up that coin, but at least these this herd of Goombas right here don't want to battle, because if they did want to battle, they'd obviously be running towards me, but they're clearly not. So maybe they're just not that kind of family. They're not really into battles and whatnot. They're just here for the show and entertainment more so than, you know, actually getting involved in the violence. What's up? We're just simple country Goombas here to watch some family-friendly paint shed. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm glad you came with your family. Came with grandpa, grandma, mom, dad, and the sister, I believe. Let me see how many there are. 2, 4, 5. So mom, dad, and I guess 3 kids, or mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, and 3 kids. Or grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, and 1 kid. Who knows, man, what the family line is supposed to look like. But anyways, guys, calm down and focus. What are you talking about, little guy? Are any colorless paint spots here? It doesn't look like it. What about you? What are you standing here for? What's your deal, man? This is my special spying spot. Find your own. Don't spy, dude. It's not good to spy. You're never gonna gain anything out of spying. Let's pretend right now you've eavesdropped on someone's conversation, right? You eavesdrop on the conversation and you hear something that you necessarily shouldn't have heard. How are you supposed to confront the guy without, you know, ruining that friendship or your just relationship with the person that you're telling, knowing that they know you've been spying on what they're saying? Because if somebody did that to me, boy, I would be upset. I would be so mad that I would call them a fraud, spying, eavesdropping thief. I don't know, man. But we got a couple new items here. We actually need these items for this upcoming boss battle. And unfortunately, I have too many items in my inventory, so I have to get rid of a couple. I'll go ahead and get rid of this POW block just because I really don't need it. I have so many of these as it is. And there actually is still one more item too that I need to pick up as well before we can call it a day and say that we've gotten everything that we needed. And it's actually an item that we've picked up before. And as you all know, back in Port Prisma, or at Port Prisma, there's a toad known as the Rigger, the something like that. You know, he gives you free items and whatnot. And those items are actually things, which are like the most important items in this game. So the thing about this guy is, oh man, are you serious? I'm gonna have to stand on this. Oh, come on, Mario, why? Why would you do that? Man, that sucks. Okay, back to my story. So the thing about this guy is he can't give you all the thing cards right away. Like, let's say I have a thing card that I've used before, but I want that exact thing card. He's not gonna give it to me, and the reason for that is because it's probably somewhere out there in the world. And what I'm talking about is a card that we picked up a couple of episodes ago. I'm not gonna spoil it because we're about to get it now, so I'll just save the surprise until we actually get there. But anyways, how am I supposed to get in there? I think it's through one of these walls. And you'll never guess what happened when he got to the back wall. He started attacking boxes like there were some enemies or something. Like he was looking for something. What's in the boxes? No one knows. Bah! Talk about losing your control. Hey, I really wanted to know what was in those boxes, okay? What was in those boxes? That is the real question that we gotta ask ourselves. What was in the box, guys? Nobody may never know, or I guess the world may never know. But anyways, why are we here? Hello, Mario, we have something for you. We received a report that one of the precious fossils from Marmalade Valley was stolen. Using sophisticated Toad treasure tracking technology, we tracked it here. And here it is. I was told that you'd be quite pleased with the result. So, don't hold back. You can give me a hug if you'd like. Or hug the bone if you prefer. I was told that's a thing you might do as well. Oh yeah, of course I'm gonna hug this bone. We're gonna give it a good old squeeze. So we got ourselves this bone. And let me tell you this, guys, without this bone, you can't beat this upcoming boss. Just like, you know, without the fire extinguisher, Mario couldn't beat Morton. It's the same thing with this bone. The problem is we did use the bone that we had already, the first one that we got back in the last episode, or the episode before the last one when we battled, or when we didn't battle anybody, but rather when we encountered Bo. We had to grab or use her to come out with the bone, obviously, something like that, you know. But that's how we got the bone, and that's where my bone went. And with that, we are going to bounce. Yellow Toad Rescue Toads 2, 3, and 4 over and out. Since I've been separated from my captain, I'll report back to Port Prisma HQ until further notice. Okay. So there's also a yellow rescue squad over here, but none of these guys are the captain of their squad. They're just, you know, the rescuers in that team. But I think, guys, we may in fact be done. I think we've gotten everything in terms of colorless spots. I'm not really sure. I've never even beaten this 100% myself. I've only ever gotten to like 98. But again, I'm not really sure where to even get. And also, there's 2 battle cards. There was a cutout for 2 battle cards in there. If you didn't already check it out. I just didn't bother grabbing it. It's because I don't even have any space for battle cards. What about you? Do you got anything to say? Guys! My guys are pumped and ready to fight. Just look at them. I want you cheering as hard as you can for the shy guys. Got it? Look how they spell shy. Trying to be unique and original, dude. Trying to be different. It's good, man. Difference is good. So I think we're good. We might have gotten all the spots. Let me check this last room over here to make sure that I did get everything. I really hope that I did. Otherwise, it would be such a shame. This is so weird. I definitely left it right here. How could you lose it? Do you even know how annoying it was for me to go to Marmalade Valley to steal it in the first place? Man, it was just here. It's just got to be in the Coliseum somewhere. Guys, calm down and focus. Oh, that's what the guy was saying. Calm down and focus. Well, I got your treasure, man. There's no way you're gonna get it. Maybe those, maybe that machete might be a colorless paint spot. I actually do not know. Whatever. If I skipped over something, I'll come back and find it eventually. Let's just go ahead and continue onwards to take on this upcoming boss battle, save the next paint star, and be on our way. Hey, dude, what's up? Welcome to the Battle Royale pre-screening desk. I'm here to weed out the unqualified. Now, this is going to be real easy. I'm just going to ask you one question. Are you bad to the bone? Of course. Now, see how his response is different. Now, just a minute. That may have been confusing because sometimes bad means good, right? Let me rephrase. Would you say you have a bone to pick with your enemies? Have you boned up on various battle techniques? Can you feel it in your bones? You catch my drift? Yes, bone. The reason they keep emphasizing on the word bone is because they're trying to let you know you need the bone card. Battle Royale, and it's something that you obviously don't want to find out after going upstairs, doing all what you needed to do, taking on the boss, and then getting midway through the boss battle and realizing, okay, well, I can't beat this boss without this card. So yeah, it would be really, really, terrible to have to go through all that, just to have to redo it all over again. All right, you're gonna be a real bone crusher out there. I just know it. Thanks, man. I appreciate the support. This guy's giving me more support than Peach has given me in her entire life. Just hop on the elevator and it'll take you where you need to go. Good luck out there. Thanks, dude. All right, here we go. The elevator is taking us to the Coliseum. Oh, yeah. Look, Mario. There it is. The yellow paint star. The big paint star, but yellow, obviously. Ah! He fell for it. I've really painted you into a corner now, Mario. Welcome to the Battle Royale, the last fight of your life. Oh my goodness, look at that. A herd of different enemies, and they're not even kidding, guys. This is legit a herd of enemies. Look at that Psycho Goomba. This dude was running faster than Sonic the Hedgehog himself. Dang, man, he is really trying to kill me today, isn't he? So now, what you could do is you could battle all of these enemies individually. They're just going to come in herds like this. So if I kill all of these guys right now, the entire herd outside will actually be missing 3 spikes, 2 hammer bros, and 1 Goomba. However, we're going to make sure that we don't have to do that because there's a way where you can avoid all of this stuff. And I'm going to show it off in a second. I'm just trying to find a good card to use. I guess I'll use this one over here. Why not? Before they steal another one of my cards. Don't want that to happen. We're going to go ahead and hopefully get an excellent hit with these guys. Oh, great. Attack them in the back. Okay, maybe not as good as I thought it was going to be, but woo! Wow. Yeah, definitely not as good as I anticipated it to be. 16 damage on that one attack, and then another whatever damage. So what I'm going to do now real quickly is I'm going to actually use one of my mushrooms. And then I'm going to resort to using, let me see. What do I got? Come on, quick. I actually can't find anything. Spike is not holding a spike in his mouth. So I guess we could just jump on them. Why not? Why not, guys? Here we go. We got a mushroom card and activated. And then we got some worn out boots, I guess. I want to make sure that I'm at full health when taking on this upcoming boss battle. There we go. Aw, dang it. That really sucks. There we go. There we go. Excellent. Can I at least finish off the card? I can't, and the dude is still alive, man. What was that? Literally the biggest waste of whatever I just did there. So now I got to do it again. That is so stupid. How does this dude not die so fast? Like, I'm not understanding this. Ugh. Whatever, man. I hope you burn for all I care. I wish I had some burn hammers. I would literally burn them all. It would be the best, most satisfying feeling on this entire planet. But dang, that only killed him. Why? Why didn't it do any damage to the spike in the back, dude? Like, for real. Dude, a fire flower is just a big waste of whatever. I'm not going to use a fire flower because it will literally just waste my entire paint inventory. That's why I bet they're so expensive in this game. Because if you buy the regular fire flower card, you're going to be using up like half of your red just to paint the fire flower. One fire flower card. But if you buy it like already pre-made, you don't have to spend any of your paint. Therefore, they're supplying you with free paint. And that's why it's like super expensive. But let me go ahead and pick up all this junk that this dude dropped. So much stuff. Like, this would be the perfect place to grind, but I'm just so lazy right now to do that. So we got a star, and this is when the crowd goes wild. They're scared of Mario's star. You just gotta corner them all into one little corner over here like this, and then start from the top, and just keep on going all the way through. You could leave a couple if you wanted to and just leave this area, but for me, because I'm prepared to take on the boss, we're not going to be doing any of that. Also, you have like very limited time before the boss comes out and, you know, lets you know that he's the boss and all that stuff. So you got to break as much of this stuff as you can and get whatever it is you please from these crates before it's too late. And it's too late. It's a massacre. Oh, it's a paint bath. Mario, the war criminal, emerges victorious. But now it's time for the main event. The winner takes home the yellow big paint star. Introducing your opponent, the master of disaster, the spectaculated spanker, the Coliseum champion. I wonder who it could be. Oh man, I'm excited. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. It's going to be your boy Iggy. Dude, look at this guy with the amazing entrance. Oh man. This guy comes out with his chariots and his chomps and his henchmen. This guy is prepared, well more prepared than Morton was. You should see the look on your face. No, really, can we get a mirror over here? Forget it. Let's shred this paper pusher. Kind of reminds me of the Joker now that he has dialogue and I actually get to see Morton or Iggy speak to us. It's awesome. I love the fact that they gave the Koopalings dialogue and a personality in this game. They had it back in Paper Jam, but I feel like every one of them are unique in their own way. So anyway, I'm Iggy and I'll be your frustratingly overpowered opponent today. Oh yeah, they know that because they know somebody's gonna play this and get frustrated and then realize that they were doing it all wrong. Let's see what you're made of, pretty boy. Okay, here we go. The battle against Iggy. Come at me. Oh man, you're asking for it, aren't you? So, my boy Iggy here is very confident in himself. He's very confident in the place he's about to make. So, I'm gonna show him who's boss and why he should never, ever, ever, ever mess with me again. I'm gonna go ahead and use two hammers, one giant hammer, and then run double-sized hammer over here. This should do a lot of damage. Hopefully, if I can get like, there we go, a grate, and then just at least one more grate. Oh yeah, there we go. Pretty nice, almost about half his HP. But we blocked that, only does 8 damage, which is good. Now, we're moving on to another attack. I guess I will go ahead and attack him with, do I have a fire flower that's already ready to use? If not, then I guess I won't have any choice but to use something else. I don't have a fire flower that's ready to use, but you know what? It's whatever, man. We'll go ahead and just, you know, initiate one ourselves. What else can I use? Do I have, like, extra hammers? Man, I made the biggest mistake of buying so many empty, like, cards. That was my biggest mistake in this game. I'm probably just going to sell them or try my best to use them before buying any more cards. But yeah, we're going to use this fire flower, hopefully do some damage. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Let's see how much damage or how much health he's at now. Oh, wow. Almost the entire body of Iggy is disappeared. All right, one more hit. Oh, yeah. Suck on that. Notice how the hammer didn't do any damage at all, and that's just because we're at the point of the battle where the battle shifts. So now this is the second half of the battle, the easier phase than, you know, the first phase that we did. Okay, so you're not a complete waste of paint. Oh, yeah. Eyes on the prize, boys. Let's show them the real power of our chariots. Oh, man, here they come, the chariot guys themselves. I'll let my minions wreck you while I go for a leisure drive. Okay, a leisurely drive is what he's going for. So, you don't really want to use any good cards in this phase, and that's because you're not really sure what's happening. You're going to attempt to attack him by, let's say, jumping on this Sniffit, and then what happens? The chariot gets out of the way. The attack misses, and that's not a good thing. So, nope, you can't touch our chariots. Yeah, that's kind of unfair that you have it, man. Oh, dude, that sucks. Oh, man. Okay, we block it. Now we're at 45 HP. And here comes your boy Iggy. He is back. What's the matter, Mario? Battle Royale not going the way you thought it would? Well, it's about to get even worse. Line them up, boys. Oh, man. So, what can one do to get past this part? I'll let you know. I'm going to go ahead, first of all, and use a mushroom because I want to replenish my health. I don't want to end up risking, you know, dying in this battle, considering that I'm at 45 HP, and one of Iggy's attacks, I believe, does like 50 damage. Very powerful guy. We're going to use a mushroom, and we're going to use the bone. If you guys remember what the professor told us, the owner of Bo, or I guess Princess, his little chain chomp, he said if you ever wanted to give her a treat, give her a bone. And she'll obviously come here because, you know, she likes bones and whatnot. And what better way to get rid of these guys than not allowing them any escape and destroying their chariots completely once and for all. Thank you so much to you, princess. You are definitely a little princess. Aw, man, the sales guys told me these chariots were invincible. I want a refund. You better get a refund, my boy. He's about to do a spin. Oh, yeah, block it, doing 8 damage. Actually, I'm not really sure if it did 50. It could have done 25. I could very well be wrong. So we're going to go ahead and finish out this battle once and for all. We're going to be using the 2 items that we also picked up today in this level. The ice pick and then the bottle opener. And then that should do the trick. You know, the cool thing about this battle is it reminds me a lot of Paper Mario Sticker Star. We had a battle in a Coliseum as well where we took on the giant Pokey, like the King Pokey, and it was very, very awesome. As soon as I started playing this level, it was instantly like a throwback to like Paper Mario Sticker Star, to that exact part in the game, and it was awesome. So I'm glad that they replicated it in this game, and they were able to at least give a Koopling, you know, his own little entire area that he can mess around in the Coliseum, like the king of the Coliseum himself, Iggy. It is awesome. But we managed to defeat the guy with ease, and if you guys follow this strategy, you'll have no issue yourselves defeating Iggy. Remember, just pick up the items or the things that are in this level, the 3 things, the ice pick, the bottle opener, and the bone, and that is all you need to take on this guy. Ugh, I lost on my home turf. That's embarrassing. Well, I guess you could take the big paint star now. Shut it down. Show's over. Wow, Iggy. You were a good opponent, man. I'm not gonna lie, but you were too weak for me. Is this thing on? Today's winner is Mario. Hey, wow, I never thought my enemy would be cheering for me. Put your hands or equivalent appendages together for our new champion. Thanks for coming out today, folks. As a reminder, your ticket purchases legally obligate you to visit the gift shop for a minimum of 25 minutes. Enjoy. Wow. Wow, dude, that is crazy. It does make kind of sense, though. You know, every place you go, there's always a gift shop right at the exits, and then you're like, oh, let me buy this useless piece of keychain that I'll probably never use in my life, just to reminisce and say that I got a little something from my trip here. Mario will be going home today with a shiny yellow big paint star. Congrats, Mario. Thanks, everyone. Come on, let's go get it. Wow, and we did it, guys. We got the yellow giant big paint star, and thus completes the end of Chapter 2 in this game, leaving only 4, I believe, more paint stars remaining for us to obtain, and then we are done with this game. Or rather, we've saved all of the paint stars. So we're going to be making our way back to Port Prisma, and we'll go ahead and read the hologram as well while we're there. And we completed the Coliseum 100%. Heck yes. Oh yeah, I don't know what it was that I skipped over on the other file, but I guess I gotta go back and recheck around. And as you all will see, we're also going to be completing Mondo Woods 100% because the coin here has enough paint, or I guess the big paint star was so generous enough to give this big coin yellow paint, you know, completing it back to what it once used to be. Also completing Mondo Woods 100%. So that is definitely a very good sign for us, because there's only a few levels that we still have yet to complete 100%. But I think the more you play the game, the more you start, you know, realizing where some colorless paint spots might be. So you tend to check places that you normally wouldn't check, I guess, which is good. We did it. The yellow big paint star has been returned to Port Prisma Fountain. Yes, it has, Huey. We are 2 happy campers. Mario, and you too, Huey. Thanks for saving me. I am the yellow big paint star. My memory is still better than the big paint star. Allow me to get you up to speed. Before Bowser scattered us across the land, his underlings showed up. Oh, man. Bowser's kin were behind this all. But this is awesome. This actually explains to you everything that happens. So now we're caught up to speed as to what's going on in this game. Port Prisma being attacked by a shy guy, slurping everything that they get their hands on. They grab the toad from his mail house. As you can see, it's destroyed and everything. They fold him up, and then they stamp him. Oh, yeah. And then they give him to Kamek, and my boy Kamek here does the rest. So he's the one that mailed it to Peach, and he had his own agenda. His agenda was to lure Peach all the way here to Port Prisma. They destroyed the bridge, they got rid of every toad here, and they completely ran this town into the dirt. All for the sake of one thing, Princess Peach. Wow, I wouldn't take it past Bowser, dude, to go to the extreme, you know, to make sure that he could get Peach. And this was the extreme. What if this entire thing was just to kidnap Peach? I don't know, man. No way. Yes way, Huey. So it was Bowser's underlings who drained that toad of the color and mailed him to you guys. They must have sent him that letter to lure you to Port Prisma so they could kidnap Princess Peach. Okay, if we could just keep finding big paint stars and piecing these little memories together, Bowser's evil plan should become clear. Yes, it will. Alright, without further ado, let's celebrate the return of the yellow big paint star. Everyone get crazy. Now look at the way they dance, dude. Oh yeah, they dance like ancient Egyptians. You always see that whenever they're talking about ancient Egyptians dancing. You see this weird dance that they do with their heads. You know, they just move their necks. Oh yeah, it's called the Prisma Prance Trance. Oh yeah, see, I'm doing it too with them. Everybody join in with the toads. Have a little fun, you know. Do a little dance. It's not gonna hurt you, you know what I mean? And even Princess is dancing, you know, with her 3 layers of head. She's like 3 different layers of cardboard. No wonder she's so strong. And our max HP goes up by, once again, another 25 points, bringing us up to 100 points. So we're pretty much done with this, guys. Let's go ahead and see this hologram real quickly before we exit and end off the episode. We got a Hollow Peach PRM2. Let's see what it says. Oh, yeah. Let's see what we got here. Peach, what's going on? Dear Mario, I witnessed something terrible from the airship where I'm being held. Some horrendous black thing was dropped on Sunglow Ridge. It painted everything black in an instant. Bowser just watched and laughed, seemingly pleased with himself. He must have given the order. Why haven't you rescued me yet? Shut up, Peach! Can I destroy this thing? I really want to smack it with my hammer right now. Wow. Dude, she's so impatient. So self-centered. She's so entitled to me saving her when it's not my responsibility, dude. I'm here saving the Mushroom Kingdom, which is bigger than you, Peach, so you can wait. And as you see, we got the flagpole for Mondo Wood. So, guys, honestly, I have no idea what we're going to be doing in the next episode, but that's the exciting part. So I will see you all later tonight for the next episode of Paper Mario Color Splash. Peace out.